Prepare yourself, as today I'm going to show you why harnessing the power of time will change your life forever. You will walk away with decisive motivation to make the change. And on top of that, I'm going to give you 4 ways that you can protect your time to, in the grand scheme of things, stop wasting time. Howdy, I'm Harrison Quinn and welcome to TheGraftHQ. So, why is time so important? Why do we need to talk about time? And that is a great question. So let's get straight into it. Well, you're not going to live forever. So we need to make decisive action today to try and make sure you utilize your time properly. If not, it's going to get wasted. That time is going to be counting down. We don't want that. We want to use that time. So time. Time is your #1 asset and you were born with it. You were born with this asset, but you never really thought about it till now. However, it is a depreciated asset in 2 ways. 1, it is finite. It's gonna run out. You are gonna die, sadly. Number 2, your perception of time increases exponentially as you get older. The older you are, the more time you've experienced. Therefore, as a percentage of your life, as moments happen going forwards, they have become more insignificant. Therefore, we need to utilize our time, especially when we get older, with more efficiency. Otherwise, it's a waste. It's a waste. Don't regret the time that you've had so far and the decisions you've made that got you to this now. It's a sunk cost. It's happened. You cannot change the past. There's no point crying over spilt milk. Yeah, is it spilt milk? Sounds a bit weird, I don't understand that. Just clean it up, you know what I mean? It's stupid. But there's no point worrying about that. No point in life worrying about anything that you physically cannot change and you have no impact on, because therefore you're just wasting time. Hey. Instead of that, use it as fuel to the fire. What are you going to do to change the next 10 years? You don't want to be looking back in 10 years' time thinking, fuck, that weird northern man was kind of right. Let's say on average, you spend 2 hours a day surfing the internet. 2 hours a day, that seems quite reasonable for a lot of people. Well, 2 hours a day multiplied by 365 days in a year. Let's say 60 years in a lifetime, you know what I mean? Averaging it out and stuff like that. That actually equals 43,800 hours in a lifetime. Which, when you equate that down, that's 5 fucking years. 5 years of your life you'll lose over 60 years if you spend 2 hours a day surfing the internet looking on your phone. That doesn't seem like a useful time to me. If you're doing that scrolling Instagram, scrolling, on YouTube shorts, looking at this sort of stuff, yeah, if it's adding value like this is adding value. Watch this all the time, you know what I mean? These sort of videos. And you're learning something, you can use this going forward. However, if you're just watching other people live their life, it's kind of embarrassing. Let's think about this on the other side of things. 2 hours a day you spend being productive. Let's think where you can go with that. You'll become so much better. You think about, I think, Kobe and all that. Everyone talks about how much extra time they put in to get where they have become. And every year exponentially gets higher and much better because you're building your base every year upon extra work. So you will become so much better in life than so many other people who are not putting in the effort. So every 10 years, if you put 2 hours in a day, you'll get an extra 280 days of productive time, of work, of growth, of becoming a better person for the future you to benefit from. Doesn't that sound fantastic, rather than wasting that fucking scrolling, do some random shit? So actions, how are we gonna protect your time? I told you we're gonna give you 4 different things you can do to try and protect your time. I weren't lying, I'm here to give you value, and this is what we're gonna do. You need to stop saying yes, protect your time. It's important at the end of the day. Stop saying yes to things. Yes should be the backup answer. Your first answer should always be no. Somebody say, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing it. No. And then when you think about things, yeah, that kind of fits in with what I want to do and how I'm going to do stuff, then you use the yeah. Always have no at the forefront, because you cannot keep spreading your time, giving everyone the love. Don't be giving everyone the love. Spread the love. I'm not saying that, but you keep your time to yourself. Number 2, cut out distractions. We've talked about social media use. Now we want to talk about Netflix and watching TV and all this sort of stuff. It's a waste of time. You're not adding value from that. Obviously, if you want to watch some sport, do this, or something to wind down every once in a while. But don't be scrolling 24/7. It's a waste of time. I want you guys, even just if you don't take anything from this video, do this one thing: become more in tune with how much time you are spending on your phone, more aware of it. So you know how you got screen time on iPhones? Just have a look in the next week how much time you actually spend on social media. I think it'll blow quite a few of your mind. Actually have a look, because it's gonna, so you're gonna be like 3-4 hours, it's gonna scare you. Don't shit yourself, but it's gonna scare you. Number 3, you wanna every day in the morning. So in my journal, and I'll hopefully put a picture on the screen right now. If not, then I'll link it in. Every day I do a personal performance blueprint, and every day I'll write down 5 things that I want to achieve in that day. So 5 things every day I want to achieve, and after 365 days, I've achieved about 1,800 things in a year. Little gains, little small things. It also motivates you a bit more. You know what I mean? You get confidence. I've achieved this in the day. You build on that. And number 4, have a better daily routine. You're wasting time in your life. If you're not getting up at 5 a.m, you're losing time in the morning where you can be so productive. No one's up. Let's say you've got kids, you've got a wife, you've got a husband, you got all this. They might get up later. You want them to get up earlier with you. But if you can get up a few hours before they do, smash, get your meditation done, get some personal development done, get some learning done. If you can do all that before they're even up, go to the gym, think about that. You've already smashed the day without actually making any big differences to your day. You might have to go to bed earlier, but still. What else could we do? We could use audiobooks on the move. Instead of music, listen to audiobooks. You're learning. That's where you're learning things come in, utilising your day more effectively. You can go to the gym at lunch. Let's say you've got an hour for lunch. You've got a gym behind the corner. You can go for half an hour at lunch, come back, shower, eat. There's still half an hour that you weren't going to use otherwise. You might say, I've got no time for the gym. Bollocks! Go in the morning, go at lunch, go after work for a bit. You can make the time work if you stop making excuses. And conclusion, time is valuable. You cannot buy anymore. So utilise it now to avoid regret in the future. I hope this has taught you an important, invaluable lesson on time. If not, I failed. Put in the comments if I failed. I don't want to fail, but tell me so I can learn and improve. I'll appreciate that, I really do. Thanks for watching, really do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, really, really do. You know what I mean? It'll really mean the world to me. It'll make me a very happy man. Anyway, have a great night. Thank you very much.